Hi everyone. So I created a Instagram account for my son to show and support awareness of September for being ITP Awareness Month. My son was diagnosed with ITP in May. It's like the last week of April going to May. So when I start working from home due to the COVID-19, I've noticed excessive bruising on him. He was starting to walk a little bit. Wasn't really fully keeping his balance. I mean, it's pretty normal, falling, walking, falling, to the point that I started asking parents around, like, is this something that maybe your kids did or something? So all I got is like, yeah, it's normal. Until I saw like bruising, like it was like bad bruising. Probably the bruising was black almost, really, it was pretty bad. On like strange places, like his stomach it's like rib parts and under his elbow. So it was so weird. And so I called the doctor just to make sure everything was okay, and then the doctor suggested we should do some lab work. It took about a week to actually find a laboratory to do any type of any lab work, just to the fact that it was so hard due to COVID to get an appointment. So my husband and I finally got an appointment. I remember this clearly. It was Saturday. We went to the appointment. It was a Saturday morning. We went to have breakfast. It was Matthew's first time eating McDonald's, which he should have never had. So we had McDonald's. We had that for breakfast, and then we were on our way to the clinic. And so after that, we went home, normal day. We're playing, and everything. The next day, like at 8 in the morning, I got a strange call from Matthew's doctor, and she was just kind of like, I'm calling because I got the results for his blood work done, and we noticed that his platelets were low. He did not have any platelets. All he had was 7. It was 7 out of 145. So he technically didn't have anything and potentially could have had bled to death if we never paid attention to the sign. So we took him to the ER. We went to the hospital. We rushed him there. And so they ran so many tests. There was like so much going on. And then it's so hard to talk about. An hour later, the doctor, not the nurse, when the doctor came back and just looked at me and looked at me, and I looked at her, and with that face, that look of her was just kind of like, oh man, this is gonna be bad. So at first she said, you gotta be strong. I'm sorry your husband can't be here with you because it's only one parent allowed. And then she said it was leukemia. Oh man, I was just like, no way, he cannot have any leukemia. So I couldn't believe it. I was like, how can he have leukemia if he's so normal? he's everything. He's always been so good. And then after that, they suggested to take him to the children's hospital. I said, okay, let's go. Let's get this going. And then we were rushed there. We were rushed to the children's hospital. And so after we were rushed to the children's hospital, they did like more testing on him, and day one went by, still no test results. Ugh, it was the worst. Day two, finally, the doctor was just kind of like, I have great news. It's not leukemia. It's this rare disease called ITP. So I was like, okay, it's not leukemia. It's kind of similar, but the only difference is that Matthew doesn't have to go through any chemo, any radiation, or anything. So with that being said, they did a treatment called IVIG. It's such a long name, I can't even pronounce it. But it's IVIG, just putting it all together. So that's pretty much a 12-hour treatment. It goes through the vein. So Matthew is very strong. He took the 12 hours with the IV plugged into the IV. When we left, no, actually, after the treatment, his platelets were almost to normal. So we're really, really happy with that results, and we were just wanted to get home. We were at the hospital almost 5 days. It was like when this pandemic started, like who wants to be in the hospital, right? But honestly, COVID was the last thing on my mind until I got home. But we were okay, thankfully. So that's been my journey with Matthew. His platelets have been up and down, up and down, up and down. I'll be talking about what things I do here at home, what research I've done, with reading. This has completely changed my life, my husband's life. It's been quite a ride. Never in a million years I thought I was gonna be here. I used to volunteer for Children's Hospital long time ago. I was actually seeking for a nursing career. I remember talking to parents about this kind of stuff and just motivating them and everything. And now it's like I'm on the other side, and it sucks so bad. You have no idea. I don't think I'll ever want any parent to go through the nightmare. Okay, but anyways, sorry, I get so emotional. I talk about it. It still hits me hard. So with this blog, I'll be talking more about what is ITP, what are the risks, what do I do at home, that it's been very, very successful to me. And so that's pretty much it. Just message me if you have any questions. I'll be updating as soon because I have so much going on right now with Matthew, school. My main focus is my son, so I have to be like 24/7 running around, but I'll try to post once he goes back to bed. All right, bye guys.